Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Abad coming to you with another live lesson through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But before I go into this lesson, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who were well out here teaching us this truth. Peace, citation, mean blessings to the hopeful elect, to the house of David, to the Akim out here pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth in all truth and sincerity, and to you Akwath, who's learning in silence upon their husbands, who is your spiritual leaders. Shalom. This lesson that I'm going into is spiritual power, man. Because, the elect is going to receive those, is going to receive that spiritual power when Yahweh Shem Yahushai come. We're going to be able to heal the sick, raise the dead, make the blind see. These is all spiritual power, that the scriptures speak of, and the elect is going, Lord willing, we be part of that number. The elect is going to have that spiritual power, man, through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, when that time comes. So we're just going to get into it. This is John 14 and 12. It says, Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also. And greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. And when you look, Yahweh Shai, he was healing the sick, raising the dead, making a deaf hear, making a blind see, making a lame walk. These is all spiritual power, man. Esau Edom would call it witchcraft, but it's not witchcraft. It's spiritual power, man. Witchcraft is what Esau Edom do. You know what I mean? That's why he got all these pharmaceuticals and things like that, because it's witchcraft. We don't need witchcraft. We got the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai that gives us spiritual power, man. And that's what we're going to receive in those last days. This is Isaiah 40 and 31. And it reads, Isaiah 40 and 31. It says, But they that wait upon the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai will renew their strength. And what's that strength? That strength is spiritual power, man. They shall mount up with wings like as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Because when we're going through Jacob's trouble and we're going through this world like pilgrims, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is gonna give us that spiritual power to when we run, we're not gonna be weary, and when we're walking, we're not gonna faint. Why? Because our feet ain't going to get tired. They're not going to get sore like they do now. This is the spiritual power that it gives us. And I'm going to go back. This is Isaiah 40, and I'm going to start at 28. Hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the everlasting Father, Yahweh, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding, because you can't search his understanding. It's through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai that you get that understanding. Verse 29, he giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, and increaseth strength, because he's going to give you that spiritual power, man. That's going to increase in strength, man. When you're looking at when you're looking at David, he was able to leap, man, over 20-foot walls. Roughly paraphrasing that scripture, man. He was able to leap, man. You know what I mean? And that's that spiritual power that we're going to have. When you look at David when he was a kid, He killed Goliath, that giant, with a stone, man. That's spiritual power. When you're looking at Samson, how he tore down the temple with his bare hands, that's spiritual power. This is spiritual power that we're going to have when Yahweh Shem Yahushai come. Verse 30, even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Because we're not gonna faint. We're not gonna faint. Our feet are not gonna get sore. You know what I mean? Because why? Yahweh Shem Yahushai is gonna give us that spiritual power to be able to do these things. You know? And this is what we're looking forward to. You know, Lord willing, we be part of that number. This is what we're looking forward to through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. This is Jeremiah 16 and 16. Jeremiah 16 and 16. And it reads, you know, behold, I will send for many fishers, said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and they shall fish them. And that's what we're doing. We're fishing for the elect, man. So he sends for many fishers, and they shall fish them. Who are we fishing? For the elect, man. We're not fishing for the whole house of Israel. You so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, and you Israelite foreigners who look like these other nations, but your phenotype goes back to the nation of Israel through your dad, man. Through the bloodline of your dad, because the man holds the seed. So this is not for everybody. And we're not here to catch all Israel. We're only here to catch the elect. You know what I mean? Lord willing, we be part of that number. It says, and after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rock. Because Esau Edom going to go down to these bunkers and in these caves, in the rocks, and we're gonna hunt them, man. We're gonna hunt them out of them caves, out of them rocks, out of them bunkers, because Yahweh Shem Yahushai is gonna give us that spiritual power to be able to hunt them, man. So this is that spiritual power that the scriptures are talking about, that the elect men are going to have on earth, man. Because when you look at it, all the men of prophecy, David, Daniel, Ezekiel, Elijah, Moses, Jeremiah, all these men had spiritual power on earth, man. When you go back and you look at the record and the evidence, the accounts that they done, that's spiritual power, man. Moses being able to split the Red Sea, that's spiritual power that Yahweh Shem Yahushai put up on Moses to do, man. And those are the same accounts that we're going to have, man. Lord willing, we be part of that number, man. So we're looking for that spiritual power from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know, this is Psalms 110. Let's get that right quick. Psalms 110, and we're gonna start at verse 3. And it reads. And this is what it says. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, in the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning. Thou hast the dew of thy youth. And that's what's going to happen. We're gonna have that spiritual power, man. Our kids and our grandkids are gonna have that spiritual power, man. To do what? To stumble over scorpions and snakes and the evilness of this world, which is Esau Edom, the wickedness of this world, which is Esau Edom, man. You know, and the rest of these nations. We're gonna have spiritual power to rule over them, to do to them double what they've done to us, man. You know? This is what the spirit. This is what Yahweh Shai is talking about, giving us that spiritual power, man. And this is going to be a glorious day to get spiritual power to do to Esau Edom what he's done to us, because Yahweh Shai put that spirit on Esau Edom to do all this wickedness to the children of Israel, man. And now the table's about to be turned, man. The table's about to be turned around, man. Yahweh Shai is gonna put that spirit upon, the elect men to have that spiritual power over Esau, Edom, and all these other nations, man. This is what we're looking forward to. This is what we're looking. This is the reward that we're looking forward to from the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shai, man, to give us that spiritual power, man. And it's wonderful. This is Zechariah 12:8. Because we're looking for that spiritual power, man. This is Zechariah 12:8. And it reads, in that day, what day? The day of the Lord Yahweh Shai that's coming, man. In that day shall the Lord Yahweh Shai defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as the Most High, as the angel of the Lord Yahweh Shai before them. Because when you look, David, like I said, David was able to leap, man, high, beyond your dreams, beyond your imagination, man. David was able to do this. Look at Daniel, he fought a lion. This is spiritual power that we're going to have. Lord willing, if we keep doing the work and keep believing and trusting in Yahweh Shai, this is what he's going to give to the elect men, man, to have the spiritual power. You know what I mean? That's why he says, in that day shall the Lord Yahweh Shai defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And when you go into Daniel, and let's read that. This is Daniel 12:1. And it says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, that the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book, man, because we're praying to Yahweh Shai and hoping that we're part of that number, man, that we will be found worthy to be written in the book of life, man. Because we're looking for that spiritual power, man. Going back to Zechariah 8:12-8. We're looking for that spiritual power, man, from Yahweh Shai, man. And it reads, in that day shall the Lord Yahweh Shai defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And how is he going to defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem? By sending Michael. That's why it says in Daniel 12:1 that Michael, the great prince, shall stand up for thy people. You know what I mean? So the angels are going to defend us, man. But yet we're going to have spiritual power to defend ourselves against Esau, Edom, and the rest of these nations. And he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as the Most High. And who's the house of David? The tabernacles of David is being established now through the elect, through the elect men. You know what I mean? That's the tabernacle of David. So we're going to be as the Most High, man. We're going to have that power, man. We're going to have that power, man. as the angel of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai before them. And who's the angel of the Michael, the great prince that standeth for thy children, man. That stands up, that stands up for thy children, man. And who's the children? The elect, man. The elect. So we're going to be like the angels. We're going to be like Yahweh Shem Shai, man, with that spiritual power, man. And when he give us that spiritual power, Esau, Edom, watch out, man, because we're coming for you, man. We're coming. This is Acts 1 and 8. And it reads, but ye shall receive power after that the Holy Spirit is come upon you, and ye shall be witnesses unto me, both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria and unto the uttermost parts of the earth. And what are we doing? We're in the uttermost parts of the earth. What's that? Babylon the Great, so-called America, man. We're in the uttermost parts of the earth, and he's going to what? We're going to receive that power, that spiritual power. That the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Shai is going to put upon the men of the elect, man. We're going to have that spiritual power. This is Wisdom Solomon 3 and 7. And it reads, and in the time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. Because we're going to walk. When you're looking at lightning, it's like a spark. You know what I mean? And that's how quick we're going to be moving, man. Like sparks, man. Why? Because Yahweh Shem Shai is going to put that spiritual power on us to be able to run like sparks, man. We're going to have supernatural power. And if you can't imagine that, that's power beyond your imagination, it's beyond your dreams and your imagination, man. The power that Yahweh Shem Shai is going to give us in that day, man. And we're looking forward to that spiritual power that Yahweh Shem Shai is going to give us, man. Because it's time, man. This is Revelations 11 and 6. And it reads, Revelations 11 and 6, it reads, these have power to what? Shut heaven, that it rain not in the days of their prophecy, and have power over waters to turn them to blood, and to smite the earth with all plagues as often as they will. And who's they? The elect, man. They're going to be given that spiritual power to strike the earth with plagues, to stop the water from we're gonna be able to take the water and turn it into blood. We're gonna be out there prophesying. We're gonna have the rain is gonna stop. It's not gonna rain on us. Why? Because we're gonna have that spiritual power to stop the rain from falling on us while we're prophesying. This is spiritual power that we're gonna have, man. Lord willing, we be part of that number. But we're looking for that spiritual power, man. This is Luke 10 and 19. This is Luke 10 and 19. And let's see what it says. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. So no matter what Esau Edom throw at us, no matter he can shoot us with his guns, he can shoot a grenade at us, rocket launcher. It's not gonna. You can take your tank and shoot it. We're gonna be like Black Adam. We're gonna be like Black Adam. We're gonna have spiritual power like that, man. Just imagine being able to just be able to like float in the air, like you're flying, but you're not flying. You're just gravitating in the air. You know what I mean? Having lightning come from your hand or come out your eyes like Superman. Having beams of light coming out of your eyes. This is the spiritual power that we could have, you know. This is spiritual power that we could have through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We don't know how much power we're going to have. You know what I mean? But this could be the power that we got. We could be like Superman. We can be like Black Adam. This is the power that we could have, man. Because we just read that what? We're going to have power to tread on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy. So who's the enemy? Esau, Edom, and these other nations, man. You're not going to be able to do anything to us, man. It's not going to hurt us. It's not going to penetrate us. It's not going to harm us in no shape, no way, shape, form, or fashion, man. This is what's coming to the elect men. As long as we're doing the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and we're doing it to the best of our ability, repenting, keeping the law, statute, commandments to the best of our ability, this is the reward that we get, man. Spiritual power. You know? This is the reward that we're looking for. Spiritual power, man. This is 2 Kings 1 and 10. You know? 2 Kings 1 and 10. And it reads, and Elijah answered and said to the captain of 50, if I be a man of the Most High, then let fire come down from heaven and consume thee and thy 50. And there came down fire from heaven and consumed him and his 50. Why? Because Elijah was able to call fire down from heaven, man. And this is what we're going to do, man. That's spiritual power. That's unbelievable spiritual power, man. So by being in this truth, man, by being in this truth, our reward and doing the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, our power, this is the reward that we get from him. Having spiritual power, man. And this is what we look forward to. Esau, you're done. You're done. Because when Yahweh Hashem Yahushua give us that spiritual power, you're done. You're through. You're finished. Because we're coming to get you, man. We're coming to get you for all the atrocities and all the sins and all the crimes that you committed upon this earth, not just on this earth, but also to the children of Israel, our people. We're coming. We're coming for you. That's why you're coming out with this charagma, with this sihir, because you know that your time is up, man. Your time is through, and you know this. So when Yahweh Hashem Yahushua give us that spiritual power, we coming for you, Esau. There's nothing that you can do. Nothing. But we coming. This is Leviticus 26 and 8. Leviticus 26 and 8. And it reads, because we're looking for that spiritual power from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. We're looking for that. And it says, and 5 of you shall chase 100, and 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight, and your enemies shall fall before you by the sword. You know what I mean? So y'all gonna fall by the sword. Not this physical sword, but a spiritual sword, man, that we're gonna get from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. And this is what we're looking forward to. Because you committed all the sins and all the tragedies on this earth, it's time for you to be put to death and then go into captivity, man. Just like the scriptures say. And that's exactly what's going to happen. But we can't do it until the Yahweh Bashim Yahushai give us that spiritual power, man. That supernatural power, man. And he's going to do it because his word will not go back to him void. You know what I mean? His words are faithful and true, and they're going to do exactly what they say they're going to do. So when Yahweh Bashim Yahushai put that spirit on us to give us spiritual power to overcome, to snatch you up and by force and take you into captivity, this is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take you by force and put you in captivity. We're not going to plead with you. We're not going to be, oh, can you? No, we're going to force you into captivity like you forced us into captivity. We're going to do double unto you what you have done unto us. So we're waiting for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to put that spirit upon us to what? So that we can have that spiritual power to take you by force. Because that's what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen. We're going to take you by force. We're not going to plead with you. We're not going to beg you. We're going to take you by force. Thus says the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So we're coming for you, Esau. We're coming for you. This is Jeremiah 51. And we're going to start at verse 19. And it reads, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai of hosts is his name. See what I'm saying? Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is his name. Why? Because we're looking for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to come back to give us that spiritual power to do to you what you've done to us, Esau. So that's what we're working. That's what we're waiting on. This is Jeremiah 51 and 20. Thou art my battle axe and the weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna give us that supernatural power, that spiritual power, to where we're gonna be able to take over your kingdom, man. We're going to be able to take over your kingdom. We're going to be able to take over nations. These other nations that is with you, Esau. We're going to have spiritual power to take you and destroy you, man. Destroy your kingdom, man. We're going to destroy all you other nations' kingdoms, man. And we're going to put you under subjection under the children of Israel, man. You so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, man. So we're waiting on that spiritual power that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is going to give us so we can do these things, man. But we got to wait on the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in order for that to happen. We got to wait. Be patient. And keep doing the work and endure until the end of the world. So I pray that you few brothers and few sisters who's tuning in, listening, I pray through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that you be edified by these lessons, man. Until next time, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who were well out here teaching us this truth. Peace, citation, meaning blessings to a hopeful elect, to the house of David, to the Akim out here pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth in all truth and sincerity. And to you, Aquat, that's learning in silence upon your husbands, who is your spiritual leaders. Until next time, we say, Shalom and above all, Shalom.